is going on, entertaining? So today I'm coming to y'all with another video, and we talking Dollhouse. Before I get started, make sure y'all hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, let me know what y'all think about this video. Now, the episode opens up where Jaylani ends up fighting with Michaela. Michaela, at this point, I know you had to use a lot of being gay by the end of the season because you've been fighting all season. It's been 7 days, and you've been in there more than most of the cast. Like, you're not tired, bitch. Like, damn. Just like every episode, she either fighting one girl, and then she fought another, and then she fought another, and she fought another, and then Joyce is like sticking her on these girls like a dog. Like, I don't know, something about that don't sit right with me, because it's like, would Joyce do the same thing for you? Would Joyce do the same thing for you, Michaela? Because I don't think she would. She ends up fighting Jaylani. I gotta give the W to her. She ended up even leaving Jaylani with a not envision that, not envy, naughty waiting. Okay, she had a knot like on the side of her eyebrow. But let's be honest, as you guys can see, Michaela is a lot stronger than the other girls. So it's like, to me, anytime she wins a squabble with the girls, I'm not like, yay, oh my God, because it's like, okay, like it's a little bit expected. If we're gonna be really honest, like it's a little bit like expected. Like she taking a W isn't a shock. You know what tripped me out about this show? It be people in the comments, like on the app, and they calling them dudes and all this stuff being transphobic. And I'm like, it don't make sense for people to click on a show that y'all know got T-girls on there, and then y'all talking crap about them. Why y'all watching to begin with? Like, this world don't make no sense to me. Like, what? Like, you literally went and took your phone, you clicked on the app, and you went to watch a show with T-girls, and then you talking crap about them being dudes. I just don't get it. Like, when I saw that, I kept seeing that on this finale episode and stuff, and I'm just like, what the hell? Anyways, Jaylani was winded though. She said she was like, I smoke za, okay? She said, I smoke za. So Jaylani had Michaela winded, really, because Michaela at this point is exhausted because she done been fighting all these days and stuff. So she just sitting there like, Jaylani still has the knot though, but she still wanted to go. Michaela didn't want to go. They kind of let her have that W, to be honest. Like, these girls shouldn't even try to attempt anymore. Just let her be. Let her be. Okay? Because what she did to Akasha, wow. I ain't gonna lie to you. I was like, damn, not Akasha. I was so disappointed. Not in Akasha, but in the situation. Because she was bloodied all over. Like, I'm talking about, like, it looked like they were fighting tomato juice. I'm talking about blood scatter, 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 like all over. Now we see security go and escort Joyce to like a room, and she starts messing up the stuff. At first, they didn't really let us know who it was, but apparently it was ended up being Jaylani stuff. Y'all dead ass wrong for that. Y'all dead ass wrong for that. Okay, Jaylani reacted a lot calmer than other people would, because y'all literally open sesame for her stuff to get like ruined. She ended up finding out later. We see Joyce sitting out there with Michaela, and they're like smoking weed. Michaela says she wants to tap into more of her femininity. Girl, she couldn't even pronounce it. I said, sure. But no, let me tell you something. As much as y'all don't like them, they actually cute together. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like, I could actually see it. Like, they shade. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ship Michaela and Joyce. Like, I feel like she's gonna protect her. She been protecting her. Like, y'all might as well stick it out. You feel me? Like, no more butch queens for you, Joyce. You might just want to stick to Michaela. Like, she gonna ride. So Jaylani ended up finding out Joyce wearing her stuff. So she like, come down here. Come down here. So they come down and they get to fight in 2 rounds. That first round, I was like, damn, Jaylani, she about to get on top of you. But no, she ended up flipping. Joyce kind of flipped over. Like, she was punching her and flipped her to the side and just started buka baka 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 baka. She started kind of getting Joyce, which I was surprised, because the moment Joyce fell on top of her, I said, oh, it's a wrap for you, Jaylani. And in the second round, Joyce ended up scalping Jaylani. Word to Bahati. Okay, it wasn't as bad as Bahati, because Bahati had to go boom. Okay, what she said, I'm boom. You didn't have to do all that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're just missing like a 2-strand out of your head. So you can use Basque and Leather. Use the code Pierre. I'm fucking. Child, that would have been so good if I had a Basket Leather sponsorship and I could plug that in. manifestation. But no, she ended up taking two of her strands out of her head. And to me, really, this was to me more so like of a tie, but you could give it more so to Jaylani. But Joyce was still swinging. I will give her that. She was still swinging. But Ty and Jaylani with the W. I'm gonna, go between those two answers. To be honest, Joyce did deserve it though because like you did mess up her stuff, and apparently they had like a friendship outside of the house. And Jelani said she could have brought that into the house, but she decided she didn't want to do her like that. Which I'm just like, after she done talk to y'all like a dog like that, you still decided to not do her like that. That's a lot of grace, okay? So they separating them. Joyce is just winded. She's just over it. And then they take it Jelani out. She's talking her stuff and they cooling them down. Once they separate them, Joyce goes upstairs and she talking her crap, right? And she like, oh, she's like, yo, but like, Akasha, you did not want that with Michaela. She said she wanted you. You're bugging. You didn't want that fade, babe. You turned it down. Here come Akasha. First of all, I don't know how that security guard kept a straight face. Cause I would have been cracking up. Cause when Akasha started yelling at her, I found it to be so funny. She like, what you mean? I wanted that every time. She's like, if she wanted me, she could have just asked for it. Like I'm talking about the security was like right there, and she's screaming off to the side like this, right in this man's face, and he just behind this ski mask with a straight face. I would have been cracking deep up. Okay, not gonna lie, maybe you shouldn't have asked for it, Akasha, because whoo, that damn Michaela. Okay, they started to get the fighting or whatever, and literally, I don't know if she hits her mouth or something, but it was it was around her eye. So gushing blood, I'm talking about like everywhere, like everywhere. Okay. And I think the problem is because Akasha fights when she fights, because I don't think Michaela whooped her ass. Like I could never watch that fight and be like, oh, like she whooped her down. But it's because Akasha be fighting with her head down. Like she's swing like this. She like this. So I think that's how Michaela ended up getting her because she was able to keep her head up and start boop pop pop off to the side. So that's why, it kind of gave her the bloodiness of it all. So, yeah. So, mind you, Trini came back. Trini is the girl that got hit in the eye with the shoe. So she came back. She had like these big ass goggles. I'm talking about like just goop. And just walking through the house, her, Joyce, Michaela, they're all laughing. Michaela, they're all kicking about, the way that, Akasha got done, right? They throwing around Jaylani's hair. We get a confession of Akasha. She says, who is that person? She says that basically Trini was a ghost. She never saw her around the house. I'm not gonna lie, every time that they show her on the show, I remember she's on the show. Like, if they don't show her on the show, I'll be forgetting she's on the cast. I'm not gonna lie. So for some of the girls that got sent home the last episode, that's why I didn't agree with that. Because it should one of the main people really should have been her, because I'll be really forgetting she's there, like dead ass. Like I literally forget she's there until they show her on the camera. Like I forgot the whole shoot thing even happened until they show her coming back with the eye cover on. So Akasha was like, I heard you was laughing about my eye. Uh-huh, you know I could hit you in your eye. This really gonna be funny, okay? And she says that basically she thought that Trini was invisible. She never saw her. She just saw a short, stocky person walking around, and then that's when she noticed that Trini existed, basically. Now that all the squabbling is over, it's time for a ball. Okay, so the girls all head to a ball. This was done really, really nice. I remember even seeing this on social media when they had like the posters and stuff for the girls. So they have their all lined up like against the wall. All the girls start dancing and stuff, voguing. Even some of the Dollhouse girls came. They had girls that were not on the show come and do the ball. And then they gave out an award for the best doll, and it went to Ari. First, I thought they said Aubrey. I'm like, who the hell is that? Do I think she deserved it over some other people? No, but I'm glad she got it. And the reason why is because what she said was 100% true, because she did come on the show and show that like a lot of people have a misconception of T-girls, that they think they just all rowdy, want to fight, body, and that's not the case. And she shows that she's a lady. Okay, so I like that fact that she mentioned that, because that is true. So I'm happy that she did win. To be honest, to me, it could have went to her, it could have went to Akasha, it could have went. Who else? Yeah, I feel like one of those two I wouldn't have been mad if they won. So I'm glad that she did win. So she was really, really excited about it. She did her walk through the middle. And then we get into this podcast. Why did they edit? That's the tea I want to know. Why did they edit Armand's podcast out the show? I'm gonna find out because I really want to know. Because I was looking for it to see in it, as he is a YouTuber. So I was like, "Ooh, cool! They finna feature him on it." Boo, 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 and we get nothing. Like we didn't get a clip. No, nada. All we kept seeing was him in the trailer. It was good. It was really good seeing Joyce do it because for y'all that seen the old videos of Joyce in a ball, I was dying to see it. And the fact that we got to see it, I said, yeah. Joyce titties was coming all out. I'm talking about they plop it all over. She boom, she pop, death drop here, death drop there. You know what I'm saying? Like it was really, really good. Okay. Like I'm glad that they included stuff like that in there because when it comes to the not STV audience, they're really young. So if you were to tell them or ask them what a ball is, they wouldn't even be able to fucking know what the fuck that is. So it's good that they're opening eyes to other stuff. Somebody else who deserved the award is YG because she had me laughing throughout the whole season. Like she's funny as hell. Like if you know, there's little stuff that she'll do throughout the scenes that be having me crack the fuck. Like during this episode, right? The girls are arguing about the podcast or whatever, right? Apparently Joyce was trying to instigate and say that they were talking about each other on the podcast and they were promoting themselves and promoting music or something to that effect. And Persuasion was arguing with Akasha about it, and they were trying to tell her, like, hey, don't believe that. Joyce is being messy. She's telling you stuff that's not true. Boom. Whole time we see we see YG drinking. So she's talking about like you know, like the alcohol is fucking her up. Like little stuff like that I appreciate. So that's another person that could have won that award. So they get back to the house and you know they give their final thoughts and stuff, and they show their confessionals at the end. The one that had me cracking up was Sydney, cause girl, bye. This Sydney, she like, okay, I have a message for a couple of the dolls. Joyce, you think what you did to me was okay? Next time I see you, I'm gonna knock you up on your head. And I'm like, what you gonna do to her, Sydney? You gonna give her a rope? Cause that's the only knot you could give Joyce. Please stop it. Like when Sydney be trying to talk tough, it'd be so funny to me because like we all know she's not gonna do the stuff that she says she's gonna do. So when she said that, I started cracking up because I said, not. You can't even much hit Joyce like that. What you think you gonna give her a knot? Man. The episode ends with the like confessionals and stuff. I will say this season, although it was entertaining, I kind of wish they included like more of the girls' personal life so we could get to kind of know them. Somebody sent me literally like a mini docu series of Michaela, and I'm like, whoa, like y'all could have took that and included it in the show. Like she was telling about her life, her journey when she was behind bars and how they took away her hormones, like a whole bunch of stuff. And I'm like, you feel me? Like it was like a whole docu series. I don't know where that was from, but stuff like that I feel like should have been included a little bit more on the show because it was sort of like a trans South Central Baddies a little bit. Okay, but overall it was still entertaining though. Let me know what y'all think down below about this series. Who should be the host next season? I still feel like Akasha should be the host for season 2 because I think she's mature enough to handle the girls without getting in her feelings and fighting with them, and she's able to kind of like have conversations and give like a greater perspective of the show than just fighting. So that's why I feel like she should be the host. Let me know what y'all think, and we have babies.